Hey guys, so most of my videos have been like 5 minutes long, like my day videos. So you see like 5 minutes of my day, and it's like different parts of my day just cut together. So I think I'm gonna do something different today, like maybe wait and then talk to you later, like a long period of time. So, see ya. Hey guys, so I said earlier that I was actually gonna talk to you today instead of like showing you my day. It's still gonna be like a vlog, I guess. And it's still about my day. I just decided what I want to talk to you guys about like 10 minutes ago. So, as you all know, my sister left for the Marines a few days ago. And she's leaving to go to Afghanistan in a week or so. Like sometime after January 6th. It's the December 30th today. But anyway, she's family. So when she comes back, I know I'll get to see her. Like, I'm not afraid of that. But let's talk about who else I'm losing. I'm not losing him. But it kind of hit me. He is one of the most influential people in my life. When I started coming to Crossroads Youth Group, which is my youth group, I didn't even want to be here. Like, my dad told me to come because he was volunteering, so I did. And I'd seen, his name's Evan, I'll give you the last name, but I'd seen Evan around a lot. He was a big part of the youth group. You know, I'd never talked to him before. You know, when I first showed up, like, he probably didn't think much of me. I was just some little, I was 13 when I started coming here. Just some little 13-year-old girl who didn't really know anybody. But he talked to me, and he made me feel like Crossroads could be a home. A few years down the road, we wind up, taking an internship together with the youth pastor. And I admire Evan so much. He leads a prayer circle at the high school. He's so confident in who he is. He's so loving and caring. He's everything a person should be. And he took the time to talk to me and get to know me. We interned together, and I watched him speak. And he has an amazing gift. I'd watched him speak before we interned together. It was different. You know, he cares without having to say it. Like, he cares. And he's the kind of person you can't help but love. You can't help but get attached to. The person you need in your life. When I got to the high school, he's leading prayer circle. And within the first couple weeks, he had me praying in prayer circle. He didn't know what kind of potential I had. He just knew I was there. And he trusted me. He tries to get a lot of people involved in prayer circle. He's just a great guy. But then, first day of sophomore year, I walk into my public speaking class, and there he is. I mean, he knew me by name. I sat behind me. And we were kind of close because of internship. Like, we talked. There was this bonehead, a few months into the semester, this bonehead guy that sits in front of me that picks on me all the time. And Evan looks at him and goes, "Brad, I think you like her. You're always picking on her and being a jerk and yada yada yada." And Brad goes, "No, Evan, I think you like her." Like he's in second grade. And Evan's response is, "It's like my little sister." little sister. And I knew he cared, but I didn't think he cared that much, that he considered me his little sister. Sorry, guys. And something happened. I was threatened in a way I shouldn't have been threatened by a guy. And I'd come into public speaking all upset. Like, I didn't say anything. I wasn't crying or anything. But I wasn't talking. I usually talk. So Evan knew something was wrong without me saying anything. I eventually confided in him. That Sunday at youth group, he looked at me before service and said, "I need to talk to you after service." And then after service, he came up and he sat next to me. And he expressed his concern. He told me he was thinking about my future husband. And he told me to be careful. And he was acting like a big brother. I mean, I don't know how to put it, like, I always wanted a big brother. Like, I had a big sister that would protect me, but I always wanted a big brother. Like, I have a big brother. Big brother. And he's not the best. He was hardly ever around. I've seen him maybe 4 times in my life. And I didn't even have to do anything or ask Evan. He was just there like a brother. He's always strong in his faith and strong in who he is, and he's not afraid to give you the advice you need to hear. Whether you want to hear it or not, he'll give it to you. And he inspires me so much. Like, I don't think there was one speech in public speaking I gave that didn't have Evan in it. My demonstration speech, I showed how to draw a guitar. Didn't mention Evan in it. But in my introduction speech, I talked about Evan. Like, not in depth, but it went to the same church as Evan. Interned over the summer with Evan. In my persuasive speech, talked about Evan. Used him as an example. What other speeches did we give? Gave a few others. Pet peeve speech, I talked about the guy sitting in front of me that always worked my pencil, which was Brad. How Evan even noticed that he was being immature and rude about it, and it said something about it, and he still didn't learn. But my Thanksgiving speech, what I was thankful for. I went up there, like, I requested to do it. Just because I wanted Evan to know how grateful I am for him. I lost. My brother was taken away from my mom, my little brother. And he's like the world to me. He was taken from my mom, put into state custody after only being home for 4 months from state custody. He'd been there for like 3 years. And he came home for 4 months and got taken away again. I was broken up about it. I was so angry at my mom. And Evan sat there, completely level-headed, told me what I needed to hear. I didn't even have to ask. Just confided in him. And he said, CJ's in a safer place. He's better off. He's not safe with your mom. God loves him and wants him to be safe. That's exactly what I needed to hear. I mean, when we come to the church and we do work and we paint, we tear down things. I'm not the strongest person. Like, I'm strong, but I'm not muscles by any means. Like, I'm not, I don't know. I'm not as strong as Evan is. Like, physically strong. So, like, we'll be carrying, like, a big piece of wood. And I'll trip or I'll stumble. And it's like he'll joke with me about it, but it doesn't bother him. He's completely patient and understanding. I mean, he makes the work not seem like work. When he's halfway through with his senior year. I mean, and then when he goes off, it's not like he's going off to college and Indiana College. It's not like, that's where I live, in case you didn't know. I mean, it's not like he's going to IU or Purdue or Vincennes. He's going to CFA, a Christian leadership college in South Carolina. It'd be like 10-hour drive, 9 down. When we drove down, there was like 9-hour drive. And he won't be here, you know, be my spiritual influence. He won't be here to help me be strong and have my back. And when I'm being stupid and I'm with a guy for 6 months and he cheats on me and I think about staying with him, he won't be here to tell me I'm being stupid and I need to leave the guy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And Evan, if you're watching this, I love you with all my heart. You were probably the most important person that I've met. I know you're not going to be at college forever. But still. I gotta go. Talk to you later. Hey guys, so it's later. And I'm gonna apologize for that video. Like, it was sincere, but I was a total girl in it. And I know I'm a girl. But I mean, no, that was too emotional for my taste. Like, I don't know, I care a lot about Evan, and he means a lot to me. Like, he's like a brother, and he's a big part of my life, and a big influence, and a big inspiration for me. Like, a big one. Like, there's no one else I know like him. And it'll be hard to adjust with not seeing him every morning at school, leading prayer circle. It'll be hard to adjust to, you know, walking into youth group and not having him up on the stage singing or dancing, or have him calling me Aries smell because he picks on me like a brother does. You know, or working at church and having to carry the freaking heavy stuff alone because somebody's butt is going to be in a different state. It'll be hard to adjust to, and obviously I'm upset about it. Like, obviously. But I'm still apologizing for that video. I'm still uploading it because it was sincere, but I'm still apologizing. Other than that, my day's been pretty good. Like, and I still have like 7-8 months left with Evan to hang out and talk before he heads off to college. And it's not like it's gonna be forever. Like, I know it won't be forever, but I mean, I have college to go off to. And I'll leave probably before or right when he gets back. So, I don't know. Whether we stay super close when he leaves or not, he'll still mean a lot to me. And I'll always be grateful for what he did. So Evan, if you're watching this, I'm sorry I got emotional earlier. But thank you for everything you've done. And if you hear laughing in the background, it's because my obnoxious friend is over there.
Hi guys.
Yeah. That's how I'm concluding my day. With Marissa.
'Cause I'm the best day in your life.
You are, though. I love you. I love her. Even though... almost dropped it. Even though she's a little bit obnoxious.
No homo.
Yeah. We have to add no homo into everything we say now.
You don't need to explain. No need.
That's a long story I might tell you about later.
No, please don't. I don't want the whole internet.
Well, good night, guys.